It has been 6 months since we ever started PFA Color Suite, and it has grown so much over the time. And AI color grading has really transformed so much. We started with building a very complex tool with 180 parameters. And now we are focusing on the part of less is more. Using AI and algorithm and math, we get the best plugin out there for you, be it you are the beginner, knowing nothing about color grading, to a pro colorist and need the most advanced tool, we cater to both. So let's take a look at PFA Color Suite 17.1 and how everything has changed. So let's look at today. We have a few shots here. We have 5 shots here, beautifully shot. We're going to show you the magic of what we have bring to the CinePulse AI and CineBase AI. So basically, in 17.1 AI engine, there's this CineBase AI. One click, you are able to convert the entire image from log to red mode 09. Of course, you can use the adjustment to nail your perfect exposure, to nail your perfect saturation accuracy. But one click, basically what it does, look at all the movement you have done for the log group, correction exposure group, and correction white balance group. Even by very minute changes, it gives a huge difference on the image. And just look at the before and after. Any log, any kind of image you throw at it, you will be able to convert to professional Resolve 9 in just one click. And it's future-proofing all the machines, okay? Next, we are going back to CinePulse AI. CinePulse AI is even more advanced. So when we turn on the CinePulse AI, when we click Generate Look, you will filter through all the options and the color grading we have intensively trained with 8 samples. Basically, you grade a footage with 180 parameters. You will be able to create a phenomenal look. For example, I really love how this look. But this is not a LUT. It makes use of 180 parameters the toolkit. Can you imagine? All this movement or all this toolkit together to create a holistic look. And the best part, if there are some part you don't like it, for example, film glaze, I can increase the wetness volume, creamy depth to get the punchiness in the frame. I can, instead of teal and pink, I get it teal and orange. I can remix more red into the scene. I can do all these fine adjustments. So this is something that is unprecedented. All the competitors out there are selling you LUTs, packaging a plugin form, but they are still fundamentally LUTs. LUT, you can only calibrate the master control, but here every single look is developed by 180 parameters. For our competitors, it will take at least 2 to 3 years for them to come even close. Okay, so that's the power of this PFA Color Suite 17.1. Let's look at next shot. Same thing. Perform correction, and we can use this correction accuracy to determine how contrasty and how dark we want the image to be. And then we can use the film look intensity to generate a different kind of tone, different kind of looks based on the past training I've done. I pretty much love how natural this look. And for example, I can go down to the individual parameters depending on my wish. For example, I want the film glaze. I want to increase the wetness volume and creamy depth to get the punchiness. Done. I'm done with the grading. Next shot, exactly the same thing. I can go through the same process, perform correction. Once done, generate look. Look at how gorgeously everything has been transformed. So that's what I'm talking about. Less is more. Why we are still spending hours to create a look. If I spend 1 hour to build an AI training here with the one button, and I have 8 samples here, why do I have to continue to repeat the process for different projects? Same thing, perform correction, next generate look. I can come up with different options. So when I talk to my director or producer, it's very easy to communicate to them, okay, these are the options we have here. Tell us which one you prefer. Then we can work from there. Perform correction, generate look. You can have a different fading look. You can have a totally different kind of style and taste to the grading. So you can present multiple options. And the options, when it comes to changes, it's just one click will do. All right. For example, I really love how this look like. I just can discuss. You want a more teal and pink style? You want a more yellow and green style? You want a clean look? Or do you prefer a teal and orange style? Or do you prefer the custom kind of teal and orange vibe for the theme? So you have 5 different options. And the best part, you can use the preset manager. You can save it as today's date 260811, save it as a preset. You can call it back in any of the footage. For example, now I want to apply the same look to this 260811 look, the preset. I get exactly the same look. And why you need to calibrate, you just go to the first step into correction engine, increase the log exposure, done. So I can easily match across shots the entire style just by saving it as a preset. And the best part, these presets work in DaVinci, work in Final Cut, work in Adobe Premiere and After Effects. It works across all. Look at how gorgeously what we have done previously and sync across all the shots. Same thing, 260811, load, done. If I find I need more exposure in the shots, no worries, go to correction log, increase the log exposure, you are done. That's how simple it is. And now this is what we're talking about. Less is more. I hope now you understand how powerful 17.1 is. It will release at the end of this month. So now when you buy a license, you'll be at 15.2. But trust me, it's already great enough. The less is more. And be it you are a beginner or the professionals, it provides all the toolkit for you to indulge and to play with. Color grading is supposed to be fun, easy, and less time consuming. So that's all. You can download the free trial, which is 13.3, and you buy a license. Before you use it, use thank you 26 for enjoy 57% off. My name is Nash, Passion Fuels Ambition. I just see you in the next one.